Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to Mornings with 60 and Me. Today is Tuesday, it's December the 6th. So, hope you're doing great. Your week is off to a wonderful start and that you've got some fun plans for the day. I have been drinking my cup of green tea this morning and it's lovely. As you know, I'm a big fan of green tea because it's super good for you. It has all kinds of antioxidants in it. And tell me what your favorite tea is. I'm running out of ideas here. I have so many different kinds of tea that I keep defaulting to the ones that I love. So please let me know what your favorite tea is and I'll try it and give you feedback. But anyway, I do hope that you're all doing great today and that the week is starting well for you. I have had a lot of conversations the last few weeks online with women who are struggling in our community. And I've obviously, tried to reach out and give support and really encourage everyone here on Mornings with 60 and Me to just, like each other's comments, give feedback where it's appropriate and, to be a family for each other. But we had a really great article written by one of our bloggers, Pat Skeen, about this whole idea of dealing with things in our lives that are a little bit uncomfortable and how to, just get the motivation and the confidence to rise above it. I think it was Betty Davis who said something like, aging is not for sissies. And it isn't. I mean, it is really challenging sometimes. And we've got a lot of things going on with our bodies, our relationships, our environments. And, it's very easy to feel sorry for yourself that you've got a lot going on that you can't handle. And, she says things like, what's happening when you've got pain, when you've got something that's going wrong with your health, or you've got those crazy things going on with your weight, or those funky hairs that come popping out of your chin overnight. Like, where did that come from? And, just things that you're not really ready for. But, as Pat says, there are some things that you can do to stay motivated and just keep life in perspective. Now, Pat actually suffers with lupus, and so lupus is a very, difficult disease because I don't think there's very much treatment. I think it's something that is not very understood, and so there's a lot of pain involved and discomfort. And so Pat writes from that perspective, and I think it's really important, to understand that the person who's writing this article is someone who's dealing with a challenge. Like we all deal with challenges. And sometimes it's health, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's your living arrangement, family, relationships. It can be all sorts of things. And as Pat says, though, there's just some days where you need a good kick in the bloomers to get unstuck. That getting unstuck is part of the secret here to dealing with these challenges in our lives. And the first thing that she says, and please take this with the good heart that it's being offered. It's easy for me to sit here and say things that another woman is writing about, giving you, in quotes, advice about how to deal with challenges. It's not that easy, and I know that. So please take everything that we say here with the good intention that is behind it. It's here, we're offering these ideas for you to help. That's the goal. Always. So the first thing that Pat reminds us is to keep aging in perspective. We do have a big community here on 60 and Me, and every day I read comments where we reinforce the how blessed we feel that we're in this age group, that we've lived this long, that we've got a lot of potential and opportunity for choice. It's really something to kind of keep in the back of your mind. And of course, it's easy to listen to someone saying, from their perspective of not having any problems, how wonderful life is. It's not all ice cream and sprinkles. We know this, but, we can't control that, but we can control how we deal with it. And that, I think, is the secret. So keeping aging in perspective. The second thing is to choose what we see. Now, there's a very interesting quote. I think it was Anais Nin who made it, which says something like, we don't see things as they are, we see things as we are. And through that lens, we see things differently. So two people can see the same situation completely differently. Not one isn't right or wrong, one isn't better or worse. It's just how we deal with it. It's just our reality. So, but we can control it, and we can control what we choose to see. And if we put kindness and vulnerability and, just gentleness at the heart of the way we see the world, sometimes we can actually, achieve relationships and engagements that help us to feel better. People can cheer us up. And we've talked about this, in fact, talked about it yesterday, about how the brain really needs social engagement. It's the thing that keeps it healthy. So I know we sometimes want to just hide away if we're not feeling well or we're feeling a bit sorry for ourselves. And trust me, I've done this before. We just have to learn how to, to keep that perspective around engagement being important, that you're just trying to get out there, meet people, engage with the world is helpful. It just raises those endorphins and those cool chemicals that make your brain think you're happy, and that's part of the game. Now, the other thing to do is to remember that we're in a constant state of renewal. I mean, this is the opportunity that we have as older women, and technology is helping us to stay connected. Medicine and medical discovery is improving our health. So there are things that we can do every day to just keep up and see if any of them address the challenge that we're facing. There's a lot online that might help. And of course, we're all here on 60andMe too. And I think that is part of what we have to offer. We're on this journey together, truly. Now, Pat actually, from her perspective as a lupus sufferer, actually puts the 10 things that she does. And I'll read a few of them here. And honestly, as I was reading them, I thought every woman who's feeling a bit low or a bit down about their own situation could benefit from these things. But given some physical limitations, this is what Pat does. Well, first of all, she attends a monthly book club. And that's something she loves to do. She meets women who love to write and read, and that's one of her passions. She reaches out to online communities for support. She's a member of 60andMe, and just even online, don't have to even go out, just talk to women online. Call out of town sisters for a laugh, just to get through the day. Telephone still exists, and it's a great way of communicating. Skype is awesome for distance conversations. You can use Skype. It's free to download on your computer, and just try it. It works. She relaxes her mind and body with meditation, mindfulness. Super important. There's been a lot of studies done about how meditation can help with pain control and stress, which sometimes helps with pain and discomfort. So mindfulness and meditation. Also, Pat practices gentle yoga. We love yoga here on 60andMe. We have our own online and DVD program of gentle yoga and also chair yoga, which is great if you've got mobility issues. But they're designed for the older female body, and so I think you'll enjoy our yoga DVDs online programs. But Pat does this every day, and it helps her. Another thing is to water dance to music in the pool. If you can't do aerobics and you can't do excessive exercise, do water aerobics. It's really great for people with physical mobility issues, and it's actually beautiful, easy to do, and it helps. It's super helpful. She shares a glass of wine with her family, her husband, and her friends. Enjoy a good meal, and just treasure the relationships that you have. She spends every minute that she can with her daughter and granddaughter. And if it's not possible to do that for you, then mentor. Get a group, get someone that you can mentor or share with, and just enjoy, being with younger people. Read good books. That charges her up. It broadens her horizon on the world. You can do that too. Books are free online. You can download Audible, for example, if you want to listen to tapes. They cost a little bit every month, but I love audio books. And then she plays online Scrabble. She plays games online. And we've also talked about this, how games are just a fantastic way to get your brain going, get out of your head. And also you can play games with other people online. And we can play with the computer, of course, chess and other sort of interesting, challenging games. But anyway, those are some things that Pat Scheme suggests, and I hope that's helpful. If you're having one of those days, just pick yourself up and change the lens. and know that we're here for you. Just leave your comments in the section below. We've got lots of great women who are just reaching out all the time, so just feel comfortable and safe here. And thank you for being here. Thanks for joining us every day on Mornings with 60 and Me. I love the conversation and just very honored to be part of this community with you. So have a great day, everyone. The question for today, just to get the conversation going, is what things do you do to stay happy and connected? What kind of things do you do to cheer yourself up and to stay happy and connected in your life? Look forward to reading your comments and joining the conversation. And I do look forward to seeing you all back here tomorrow on Mornings with 60 and Me. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.